Hello, everyone. Welcome to Europeans at Heart, a podcast created and hosted by young European ambassadors in the European Union. Here we come with the third episode of its first season. Today, I, Catalina, and my partner in podcasting, Maria Pia, will introduce you to the world of the Young European Ambassadors Network. We'll tell you something more about our work as young European ambassadors, what we do, and why we do that. Just a short notice, we are not experts in podcasting, but we are doing our best to make you feel our passion. Please make sure to send us your feedback if you want to, because we will love that. So, now that we're done with introduction, let's get into some more practical information. The Young European Ambassadors Network is a voluntary initiative supported by the European Union Neighbours East project, connecting young motivated people aged between 16 and 25 in Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, the Republic of Moldova, Ukraine, the European Union member states, and the United Kingdom.
Our adventure started in 2016 from the project that at the time was called Open. Right now, in 2021, in the EU member states and the UK, our network counts more than 15 members. This project offers its members different chances to develop, the chance to be heard and to leave an impact by participating in EU events or expert training, community events, and actively engage online. Plus, it allows members to organize, lead, and implement their own activities. All of this favors leadership development, supports career building and personal growth, while creating and nurturing a network of like-minded individuals.
Thank you, Maria. This all sounds just great. But there's something we need to add. Let me please tell our dear listeners about the soul of this project, our aims and objectives. We aim to bring the European Union and its neighbors closer. First, by raising awareness about the European Union work in the Eastern Partnership countries, and second, by organizing activities in cooperation with young European ambassadors from the Eastern Partnership. We also aim to empower young people and connect them with decision makers and European Union institutions while supporting them in implementing initiatives in their local communities.
That's right. Thank you so much. In fact, I would say in this network, proactivity is key. The initiative is the people. About that, I think we could say something more about how we work. What do you think, Kat?
I think it will be really nice to share with our dear listeners the productive vibe we have in our teams. So, we have a coordination team and some working groups: communication, events, dialogue initiative, partnerships, and training. Each working group is very autonomous and has its own routine and activities. Our philosophy is to support growth in dynamic environment, so we do give a possibility to change groups, try out more than one, or like be in all of them. So it's something else we focus on is to support young European investors in trying out new things and learn something outside of their professional bubble. The coordination team then is responsible for keeping everyone updated and make sure processes run smoothly. But let's see this in practice.
Kat, in which working groups are you and what are you doing right now?
Well, at the moment, I'm involved, as you can hear right now, in the podcast working group, and I'm also active in the organic intake group in Dialogue with Moldova. I love the way in which everything develops in every one of them. The podcast is one example of something that became real. From a bunch of ideas, with a lot of motivation, after a lot of calls, and with many things to learn and discover in this field, we did it, and we will continue to grow in this. And about the organic intake group, if you could feel how motivated it is to see all of the applicants being so open minded, full of motivation to conquer the world and to make it a better place.
Organic intake, you said. What's that?
Well, the organic intake group supports the recruitment process. Some of the activities are organizing introductory meets, helping candidates to better understand our activities, interview them, and answer their questions. Well, if we had to talk about my favorite team, I will choose the one organizing dialogue activities with Moldova because I'm from Moldova, but currently I'm based in the European Union, and I find it a great solution for me because I would love to get more involved in civil society in Moldova, helping with what I can, even from abroad. And this team is totally helping me to realize that. At the moment, we are keeping in touch with the young European ambassadors from Moldova, planning to cooperate with them in organizing an activity. So stay tuned, we'll be soon announcing some news.
Well, even if I know about that, I'm so excited listening to that and listening to your excitement. I would add some things to that to better explain what we do. So, the dialogue with Moldova is not an exception, it's one of our main projects right now. We do want to connect with young people in the Eastern Partnership. It's actually one of our main goals to create bridges between the EU, UK, and the Eastern Partnership. So the dialogue initiative is very important for us. We do connect on a daily basis with young people in the EAP countries. We do organize online activities with them. We share ideas, we learn about their culture, and we do find out that we have a lot of things in common that we didn't know. So yeah, I would say Dialogue Initiative is a great way to learn and to grow. I would also tell something more about myself and at the same time something more about the initiative itself. When I became a Young European Ambassador in 2018, I knew almost nothing about countries in the Eastern Partnership. I knew what the EU was doing, I knew the aim of the overall policies. What I didn't know is that countries of the Eastern Partnership are way closer than they seem. The culture, I sometimes feel like it's my own culture. The language may be different, but I still see a lot of things in common. And the more I learn, the more I understand that differences are only a small part of what brings us together, and that, yes, we are stronger together. That's not just a hashtag. But yes, apart from this personal story, I would like to know, Kat, when did you become a Young European Ambassador?
Oh, it was so long time ago, but not so long time ago. It was in 2017, and I became a young European ambassador first in the Republic of Moldova, and then I moved to Poland because of my studies in the European Union. And I got the experience of living in an Eastern Partnership country and then the European Union. And I really want to say that, yeah, I feel the same what you're saying. It's the culture, the language. General, like, it's so similar. Some things we are closer than we some people do think about us, and it's just a whole new perception of the world when you see it from the both of the sides. And I really love the initiative that it's helping me to help others to see the same things that I'm seeing from a perspective in Moldova that I had, and from this perspective of me leaving the European Union. And I would really love to make people from the both sides, Eastern Partnership countries and European Union, closer, because as you said before, stronger together. It's not just a hashtag; it's a reality that we are working forward to realize together.
Thank you. Yes, I think what you said it's very important. It is true that we're building this reality and not only living that. So that's exactly what we do with the Young European Ambassadors. We do build the reality we want for tomorrow, and we do want the EU, UK, and the Eastern Partnership to stay closer and to have better relationships. So yeah, listeners, if you also feel like you want to build this world, and if you also think that it's important to foster a mutual understanding, then I think we have good news for you. In fact, it is possible to join the network of Young European Ambassadors. We open application more than once a year, and all you have to do is to monitor our social media pages. So look for EU Neighbors East on Instagram or Facebook, Twitter, or have a look at our website and you'll find all the information you need to apply. So we're looking forward to meet you in our network maybe, and yeah, in the group that Catalina is part of, the organic intake meeting. So we're waiting for you. So yeah, we talked about the organic intake process, we talked about our activities, we talked about our aims, we also talked about our stories. Do you think it's enough for today?
Yeah, I totally think it's enough for today because I believe we had enough time on giving the all information that we wanted to our dear listeners so they can understand us better. And I want to say from us both, want to say thank you for our dear listeners for choosing us while spending your free time cleaning the house between lectures or just trying to enjoy your time in public transport. And also, I want to mention to not forget to stay tuned because the next episode about Georgia will make you even more confident that choosing our podcast was a great choice. But I think we forgot one thing. This podcast is called Europeans at Heart. But why?
Yeah, why?
Well, me, Catalina, I feel European at heart because of a rational, well thought, and analyzed choice. Because of the European democratic values, the belief in a stronger community that can unify us, the possibility to reach higher life standards by working together.
Wow, impressive, so rational. I'd say it's different from me. Me, Maria Pia, I feel European at heart because I've been born and I grew up believing in European values. And I think it is important to talk about them and debate to construct a future in which we all can say we feel represented in the society we live in. And I do think the work we're doing with the Young European Ambassadors is a lot about that. It's a lot about taking part in the society and making it more representative. So yeah, after this romantic ending, I would say again, thank you, listeners. Please subscribe to our podcast and share it with your European friends, but not only. New episodes are coming up very soon. So, goodbye.